And can everybody hear me? Hit one if you can hear me. All right, I guess everybody can hear me. If you can't hear me, definitely let me know. I wanted to welcome everybody to the Mob Talk Radio Christmas episode, so to speak. I'm a little under the weather, as a lot of people know, so we're going to try to get through this as best we can. We got a lot going on tonight. I'm going to answer a lot of questions. We're going to do some giveaways. And we're going to talk about the Mafia. I'm not going to start bringing people on until probably 20 minutes or so from now. We're going to go till 9:30, no later than that. So I wanted to welcome everybody to the chat. Let me see who we got here. We've got my buddy D. We've got Anthony Ellis. We got Carol, Robert. Somebody Q-tip. What the fuck does this say? Quazazaza. What? Q-ziz. Slug. West Texas Burrito. I see a lot of people in here. Hello, Jesse. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for a bunch of people to get in here, because one of the things that I do have for everybody is we have a couple little videos we're going to play, and I think everybody's going to get a kick out of it. Hey, Tom, how you doing, buddy? Cousin Paulie, South Philly's greatest. We have some videos I want to play, which are, if you know anything about me, you know that they're going to be sort of aimed at somebody else, so, or a couple of people. But I want to wait and see how many people we can get in here. Hello, Angel. I want to wait till we get a bunch of people in here before I start playing the videos. We're about at 70. Once we hit 80, I'm going to play some videos. You guys are going to love these. Hey, Dan, how you doing, buddy? Let's see. What's up, Lewis? How are you? Dustin Rhodes. Hey, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you got the shirt. Glad you got the shirt. I did not expect to sell out of shirts. We're out of shirts, so I will not be ordering any new ones until the new year. For those people that have wrenches that are in the chats, you know what to do. We're not going to tolerate any nonsense this evening. So if people come in here and try to start a bunch of mess, just throw them the fuck out. Don't even waste your time. Unlike everybody else, I'm just not going to allow that to be the case here. Hello, Bill from Toronto. What is this? Okay. Yeah, right. Whatever. It would take all of 3 seconds for somebody to break in here and start saying stupid shit. All right, so here's what we're going to do really quick. We're going to play a bunch of videos. We've got 85 people in here, so let's go to some videos. Ready?
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has won, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong.
And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along.
I got that chained up little person still in rubber through.
And I spent all so many nights just feeling sorry for myself.
I used to cry. I will survive. Oh, as long as I don't have love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my life to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
All right, so there you go. I hope everybody enjoyed that. All right, so let's look at a couple of comments before we get going here. Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit. Oh my God. Yeah, we've got a lot of people, a lot of trolls, which is what I would figure would happen. It was 36 years ago yesterday that Paul Castellano got whacked outside of Sparks Steakhouse in New York. It does not seem like 36 years ago is a long time, but it actually is. I sometimes I forget, and I think it was like 10 years ago or whatever, but it wasn't. And sort of the entire face of Cosa Nostra changed with that because that hadn't been done, and it had been done on other sort of outlets, especially with like with Albert Anastasia and stuff like that. But this was a brazen in front of a ton of people kind of move, and it forever changed sort of the way that Cosa Nostra did business. Jeff, congratulations. Been with you from day one. I'm Brian from Philadelphia. We spoke before. Working now, will listen to the replay. Love and respect. Thank you very, very much. You do not have to send me money, guys. That's kind of not my thing, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. So I am going to drop the link if I can figure out how to do this. I'm new to this. And if anybody wants to come in and chat, they can. If you guys want to ask questions, feel free to ask questions. I'll answer them as we go along. James Jameson didn't lucky whack his boss. Yeah, actually he whacked two, Masseri and Maranzano. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Can we block the Prince of Park Avenue, please? If you guys are out there, it's just a bunch of nonsense. All right, so I'm going to drop the link. If Kane Shades or anybody wants to come on, feel free, and we can talk about whatever you'd like to talk about. Also, one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was Christmas stuff. It is the Christmas time. I think it would be kind of cool to talk about some weird Christmas stories and stuff like that. Really, something really quite funny. If you guys have ever seen A Christmas Story, I think it's the guy's name is Uncle Lewis, and he's lighting a cigar off the sort of the fireplace, and you see this huge ball of fire. And one of the things that happened a couple of years ago, it's probably 15 years ago now. I was standing out front of my mother's house with my brother, and we're talking, and all of a sudden we hear this whoosh, and I kind of peek into the front door, and I see my mother's hair on fire, the whole entire cabinets in front of her are on fire. And your initial reaction, it should be to run inside and put it out, but I started laughing because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then it sort of hits you that your mother's house is on your mother's, not only her house but her hair is on fire. So I remember we ran in and got the fire out, and she didn't know what happened, but I guess what it was oil had popped. She was making fries or something like that. So stuff like that. But my father was a lot like Clark Griswold from the the Griswold family. So hanging with me, guys. I'm getting my second win a little bit here. We are going to go ahead and add somebody I know to the stream. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
I feel like crap, to be honest with you.
You do? Can you
Can you
hear
hear me?
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I think you froze for a minute. I felt like crap last night, but I feel a little better today. So we'll see how that goes. What are you feeling?
It's weird. It's like I think yesterday I got up and I felt like wonderful. I could run a marathon. And then I got up this morning and it was like, oh my God, it's like a freight train hit me.
Yeah, I know. I felt like that last night, but then I slept for so many hours and I felt better today. So we'll see.
Oh,
Hi, Jesse. Hi,
that's why you
Randy.
didn't that's why you didn't respond to the texts.
Yeah, I know. And you know me, I'm up all hours of the night because I could never sleep. I'm always up. But last night I just started to feel like very cold, and it's not cold in my house. I just felt very cold and I had a headache and I felt very, very tired. So I just took a blanket, a pillow, and on the couch and fell out cold for I don't know how many hours. But
Well,
today
I
I
heard
just feel, yeah, today I just feel like a little, I don't know, like a little, I feel okay. Hi,
yeah.
Mob Rats Exposed.
Oh, is he in the room? Oh, I
Yeah,
see him.
hi, James.
Yeah,
Hello, Thomas.
I saw the beginning of your video before I came on. I'm not mad.
Okay, well, you know what? It's just I didn't tell you that I was going to do it. I'm a little tired of everybody, making their own stories up about you. Hi, Joy Farachi. So I said what I had to say, and it was the truth. Was it not the truth?
No, 100%, 100%,
Okay. So I hope you're
100%.
not mad, but I just
Yeah.
wanted that out there.
Listen, they've been doing it for 7 years. They're never gonna stop. So
Okay.
I just deal with it. You saw, I guess, a couple people jumped in here and said some awful crap right off the bat, but there's no
Yeah,
truth.
but what I'm telling you is, like the moderators have a wrench. So I know you can't see
No,
that
I
they
can't.
already axed that person, and
Yeah.
you're the only one who can block them. You can block them. We can't block them. We could only remove their comment and put them in a timeout. You're the one who has to block them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know you're new to this. You didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's hard to like do three things at once. I can barely, especially when I'm not feeling well. On top of it,
Yeah, you
was
said
there
you don't feel well.
was there
You
were,
see the comment right there? Block him.
yeah, I see it.
Okay.
I don't know how they keep getting in.
Because they keep it's so immature.
Well,
Really so immature.
it says an error occurred while refreshing the page.
Oh, I
So
don't
I
know
don't
what
know.
that means. Just block them.
Okay, now they're gone.
Okay, good. So what else is going on?
Nothing really. Just another week. Just another week. You know how it goes. Was there anything during Christmas time that your father liked to do that people wouldn't know about?
Is there anything that my father liked to do that people wouldn't know about? I don't know. I mean,
Well, I mean, was there anything special that was like just kind of his thing?
well, first, Mob Rats Exposed said that his MRE channel is blocked. He's on the Mob Rats Exposed too. He said that his other channel is blocked.
He shouldn't be. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. So I see Mob Rats
Okay.
Exposed to. I really don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
This is
But
going to be
what would he do? Let me think. He loved having the kids over.
Yeah.
And he loved, like, on the weekends, he was home on the weekends. Monday, well, really Sunday night to Thursday night, he was out. But on the weekends, he was home with us and we had the kids over, and he loved just hanging out with the kids, ordering food or going out to eat. I can't think of anything that he really loved to do that people wouldn't know about.
Well, what was the thing that your brother Peter talked about? Your father liked to get the chestnuts?
Oh, yeah, he loved that. He loved that. The roasted chestnuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have Peter on, and Peter's going to tell everybody all about that. And yes, Dante, I remember Guarinos with the See the Christmas Lights. But Peter will come on and he'll tell everybody that story. It's just that I was supposed to go to, by Peter, and then we would do it together. But now I can't go near him. I can't go near anybody. I have to stay home. So, and I don't know if we can do it over the phone. I'd rather do it when we're in person with each other.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see how we're going to work that out. But he'll tell all those stories. But yeah, my dad did. My dad loved this time of the year, like the Christmas season. He loved it. He sent us every year to the Radio City Music Hall.
Mhm.
Every year, even when we didn't even want to go anymore, we still had to go.
Wow. Was there any particular present that he liked to get? Like he always expected it every year? Like my father always expected Docksiders.
No, my father would always tell us, don't buy me anything. He always said that. Don't waste your money on me. But of course we did. He liked, there were these things, these figurines, I guess you could call it. I don't know what. They were like a pirates, and it was a collection, and they played this music. In fact, in one of the videos that's online everywhere, he's playing one that I had bought for him. He loved them. Like he got a big kick out of them. What else? He liked everything that we bought him. If he didn't like it, you knew he didn't like it because he didn't wear it.
Right. Right. Yeah. My father, he liked I used to buy him these 1950s and 56 and 57 big die-cast metal cars like 57 Chevy, Bel Air, stuff like that. He loved that kind of crap.
Oh, nice. The Rockettes, here's a story. When he got arrested, it was December 11th, right?
Mhm.
And we had tickets to go, I think, that weekend for the Rockettes, the Radio City Music Hall. And when he got arrested, forget it, I fell apart. I was devastated. And I posted a video on my Instagram and on Twitter of Joe DeChico, Frankie DeChico's uncle.
Yeah.
Of talking about my father. He gave a rare interview. But anyway, Joe Butter, right? His name was DeChico.
Yeah.
Called me, and I don't know who was like crying more, he or I. He was devastated that my father got arrested. And I says, I don't even want to go to the Radio City. I'm not going. He's like, no, you have to go. You have to go. Do you know how upset your father will be if you don't go? And I didn't care. I didn't want to go. And he's like, I'm telling you right now, I'm sending a car to pick you and the kids up. You're not going to upset your father. You're going. And we ended up going anyway. That was the last time I ever went again.
Yeah, I don't think people, it was weird. I talked about this the other day, that when I was at Joey Merlino's trial, you knew that he was going to have to take a plea deal at the end of the day. But it's like there are no words to say. It's different for you, obviously, because it was your father. But this guy was a friend of mine, and there's like no words you can say when you know that somebody's going to go to jail. I mean, and this is literally what happened. He walked out. I looked at him. I just was kind of like, Joe, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. And in Joey fashion, he looks at me, and goes, "Fuck him." So,
are you going to stop cursing?
No, I'm just quoting somebody.
Okay. Hi, Amari. Long time no see.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, when's the last time I spoke to you? It's been ages. What's up, Montage
10 minutes.
Hello?
Yeah.
You made us little.
You want to be big? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It's your first time using StreamYard, Jeff?
Oh yeah. This is like a nightmare.
You'll get the hang of it.
Time.
So, MRE, are you doing anything special for Christmas?
Yeah. I'm gonna be coming out of the basement for the first time this Christmas Eve, and I get to sit with the family this year. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Thank you for the super sticker, by the way.
Oh yeah, same. Thank you for always sending one to me too. Yeah, I'll be having the fish on Christmas Eve. Even though I get to eat in the corner, I get the scraps. But we'll have good times, Make it a very MRE Christmas.
What do you eat?
Cat food. Preferably. But first, coffee.
God.
But first,
he came into my live the other night, and I was not gonna fucking click on him.
But first, Tom Selleck.
What do you drink for Christmas Eve? Do you drink?
Petrol. Petrol.
What's Petro?
Gasoline. No, I'll drink a little eggnog, and I'll get a little out of hand, and that's when they put me in the corner with the dunce cap on.
No, they don't. Not on Christmas Eve.
How they repeatedly beat me and slap me and kick me.
Well, I guess they're drinking blood.
Nice. Do you wear a Christmas cape?
No, lederhosen. I wear lederhosen. I was adopted by German people when I was little.
What?
Wow.
Only for a few weeks. They
from South Dakota.
Yes. Well, I'm the Little Italy part of South Dakota, though. Like I said, I look out my back window. I can see Roosevelt, Lincoln, Jefferson, and Washington, Mount Rushmore. Wonderful place.
So you live in the woods?
No, not in the woods. I live in Little Italy. It's a little small Italian section near Mount Rushmore. Very influential, very prestigious place, and sort of like Whoville without the Grinch. Cindy Lou Who? Yes. Not Cindy Grady, who lost her carry-all doll. We don't have to sit at the kids' table. I always sit at the kids' table, Ryan.
That always happened to me too. Always. What's all right, here you go. So this is going to be ridiculous that I'm saying this, and the trolls are really going to hop on me. But what is the weirdest Christmas present you ever got, MRE?
The weirdest Christmas present I ever got. Let's see here. False teeth.
I think I got you beat. Angel, what did you get? What's the weirdest thing you ever got?
What's the weirdest thing? I once got a Rocky figurine. No, what do you call that? A little Rocky doll. What do you call them?
Statue?
It wasn't a statue. It was like a rubber Rocky.
Oh, G.I. Joe.
No, it was Rocky.
Well, they did have a Rocky G.I. Joe, just like Sergeant Slaughter. Mob Talk Radio knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
right?
that's like Rambo.
No, you said Rocky.
Lucky. You guys are lucky you got that, because there was one year, I think it was my 21st Christmas or whatever, and my grandmother, mind you, was a bit elderly, but she used to go on these cruises all over the place and stuff, and so I got a burlap canteen.
Wow.
I got a rain poncho and a dress. And I have older siblings, so of course, like, oh, go try on the dress for grandma, and I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'm not trying this thing on. No, go try it on for grandma. So it was worse than like the bunny outfit you could get.
A bunny outfit.
A fucking dress.
Oh. Well, they got me.
It was like a toddler. It was a toddler dress too. It wasn't even like a full gown or whatever.
That's it. Chris Gorky is right. Angel, it's an action figure. Yeah, for some reason, when I get on here, I can never remember anything. But right, I got a Rocky action figure, which I thought was so odd.
Did the gloves come off or on?
I don't know. I didn't open it. I guess maybe someday it'll be a collector's item. I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about. It was like a small little Rocky action figure. And it was rubber.
The tape came off or something.
The gloves will come off also. I believe I know which one you're talking about. They probably made a lot, but.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Are you
COVID.
reading your comments?
I'm
Yeah,
looking.
Vikings. I still have it.
Let's see what we got here. I'll never forget Christmas 1990, going to see The Godfather 3 in the theater and feeling deflated, given that the first two films are classics. Yeah, I got suckered into going to. Here's what's weird, right? So I do this for a living. I grew up in a family that was involved in organized crime, and I had really no inclination on what this, organized crime was. And little do it, my mother drags me to The Godfather 3, and I'm like, I don't want to go see this fucking movie. I want to go see something else. Little did I know that I was the inside joke between my siblings and my uncles was ha ha ha, he has no clue. So that was my introduction, but I think it was more so in junior high school. My brother took me to a local video store and he rented Goodfellas, and he sat me down and says, do you recognize anybody? I'm like, no, it's a movie. And then slowly it started to dawn on me of, hey, that's like Uncle Vinny, that's like Uncle Tommy. And then I finally got it.
Oh wow! No,
Yeah, that was.
I didn't have those experiences.
What did you think about Godfather 3?
Like with the first time I saw it, or like
No, right now, like the movie.
Oh, I don't like it. I think the way they should have done it, in all reality, was make it the 1980s and bring in narcotics. I think that would make for a better story. I just kind of I don't like the fact that his daughter gets killed and all that kind of stuff. And I definitely don't like the Catholic overtones about the the Immobiliari and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I just being Catholic, I just don't like it.
I thought it was horrible.
Yeah, it lost me there. I think it made it too complex with this whole Mobiliari thing, and they tried to redeem him, and the incest I didn't like neither.
I was just gonna say that the cousins, that was disgusting.
It made no sense. Creepy. What's up, Kane? Yeah, that made no sense.
And then the sister saying, they will fear you. No, they will feel you. I thought it was so ridiculous.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm with the Avatar tonight.
Hey,
I got the Avatar going on. Hey, everyone.
We all are.
The Godfather 3, I don't know. Like, it had so much potential, but the actress that played Michael Corleone's daughter, they should have cast someone else. Like, the acting wasn't that very good in that movie too. So
that was for Coppola's daughter. She was in Godfather 1 also as the baby getting christened.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought the movie was terrible. Really?
You know the movie Beetlejuice? The girl who played in that movie Beetlejuice?
Winona Ryder.
She was supposed to be in the Godfather 3 as
Really?
the daughter. Yeah, she was supposed
probably
to.
would have been better.
Yeah.
But something happened. She signed on to another movie, and then the actor, the director's daughter replaced her.
Well,
and she got caught shoplifting also.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kane Shades, do you think the Wolverines have a chance against Georgia? Go Blue. And this is from Chris Creva.
Yes, I don't want to turn this into a sports show, but yes, I believe the Wolverine. I think Georgia's defense is overrated, if you ask me.
They want to know what you think of Manny Diaz, too.
He's out of there. We got a new coach. I don't want to make this a sports show, guys. Manny Diaz, we got a new coach, Mario Cristobal. He's out of there. Manny Diaz is gone.
Kane, did you have any weird Christmas presents growing up that you got that you just kind of said, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I got keys to a Toyota Supra, but with no Toyota Supra. Like, it was that was like the weirdest. One of my family members had a weird sense of humor. Like, they gave me the keys thinking that I was gonna get a Toyota Supra. It was like I was 17. It was like that was probably the weirdest thing. Keys to a Toyota Supra with no.
Oh, so you didn't get a dress like me. That's great.
No.
I wanted to just really quickly. I just wanted to say happy birthday to Boston Andy. He turned 44 today.
Happy
he can't
birthday.
be on the show, but we wish him happy birthday nonetheless.
Yeah, happy B-Day.
Happy birthday. I didn't really like Casino either. That was just too violent for me.
I did like Casino. I liked it.
You know what ruined that movie for me? Sharon Stone.
Yeah, it could have been without some of the Stone parts, but I still liked the movie. I thought it was okay.
I just hated the ending. That I don't like violent things like that, so maybe that's why I didn't like it.
Yeah, that was a brutal ending for sure.
Oh, that was horrible. I don't even remember if he deserved it or not, to be honest.
If anybody in the chat has any questions for Angel, please ask them. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I think you're doing a fantastic job for the first
Yeah,
time.
you're doing great. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
for the first time, you haven't like
This is-
booted anyone
yeah,
out on accident or left
this
yourself
is
on accident.
this is his second time using StreamYards.
Yeah.
Well,
And
no,
I
see
think you
what
did great the first time, and you're doing great now.
well, the issue that I have is I can't see like the blocked crap, so I have to keep going back from.
So just don't pay attention to it. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Your moderators are there. They're doing a very good job, so don't worry about it.
Now, Mob Talk Radio, I know your favorite movie is 10th and Wolf, but besides 10th and Wolf, what's your favorite mob movie?
Once Upon a Time in America.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I'm like, Joe, I know you hate 10th and Wolf. Wasn't that a terrible movie?
Yeah, no, awful.
Wasn't it
Awful.
weird when they had the clown crying? They had this guy dressed up as a clown singing opera, and they're all crying. It was so bizarre.
Yeah, I tend to. Well, a lot of the you obviously know I have such a love for Philadelphia reporters too. I hate those guys.
Oh, Anesthesia,
Yeah,
Ratweiser,
yeah, those two guys.
they're
Well,
peeping toms.
it's funny because it was, I think, last week Ratweiser reported that people that I physically know that are in my life, he said that these guys are all taking pleas. And so Saturday night I was in South Philly to party, and I'm talking to like somebody who's like my brother that's in the indictment. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I didn't take any plea." I said, "Yeah, I didn't think so," but he just reports bullshit. It's just nonsense, all of it.
Well, wait, let me answer these questions real quick. Were you close, Steve Dave? Were you close with Angelo Ruggiero's sons? I was close with his entire family. In fact, his youngest daughter is my godchild. I baptized her. Very close. Angel, how were you treated in high school because of the Gotti name? Don't forget, when I was in high school, nobody really knew the Gotti name. So I was treated just like everybody else. Angel, what do you think is the best restaurant in Howard Beach? Oh, Bruno's. Oops, let me shut this off.
Oh,
Bruno?
party foul.
Yeah, Bruno's is excellent. There's a few, and right now because my mind is a blank, but I really like Bruno's. Let me see. There was someone else. Is this Angel Gotti? Yes, it is. Okay, now you can go.
Kane, are you doing your show tonight or what?
Yeah, of course. Every Friday night. Yes.
Well, I don't know. Some nights, people take off and do their own thing.
I only missed one bodega one, and it was the September 11th. Around that, so I didn't do it, but I've been consistent every Friday.
Wow.
You mentioned Once Upon a Time in America. There's two versions of that movie. What version?
I'm talking about the 4.5 hour version.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I can't. The thing that bothers me about that film is James Woods' teeth.
Oh,
Oh my God.
He looks like a horse.
Mr. Ed.
You just kind of got to look away from the screen. Like, what the fuck? Like, people with big teeth and small gums frighten me, and people with small teeth and big gums frighten me.
That's like the Godfather 2 was real long. Like what's it called? The extended version or something?
Oh, the HBO one. HBO did it. They made the like Godfather 2 in the beginning with when Don Corleone in Italy. They made that like a prequel.
Yeah.
And then they started Godfather 1 first, and then the Godfather 2 third. They made it into like a 7-hour thing. HBO did that.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Especially seeing it in order like that was pretty good. It starts off in Sicily.
Yeah.
Angel, did your Rocky action figure say "Yo, Angel"? No, it did not.
Yo, Angel.
No, it did. Angel, did you hang out with any of your dad's friends' kids? I was very close with my Uncle Angelo and his kids, and one of my dad's friends, Lenny, I'm friends with his daughter. But other than that, no. Oh yeah, a few other friends. But did I hang out with them? No, but I'm friends with them.
Were you in a softball league as a kid? Someone wrote, Angel.
Was I on a
Yeah.
softball league? No.
Oh.
I was on a bowling league.
Oh, really? For how long?
Yeah. Until the night my brother died.
Oh, wow.
Ugh.
Yeah, because I was supposed to go bowling that night, and he died, and I never went back again. I don't
Bowling
know.
was really popular. Everybody used to go to. There's not many bowling alleys left.
Yeah, I know, but I never. Angel, did you ever meet Carlo Gambino? One time, once. I was
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was young. Angel, did your dad watch football, and who was his team, if you know? Yes, he did. He loved football, and he loved the New York Jets.
I was a Jets fan. Wow.
He was definitely a Jets fan.
Now
Here's the heartache.
are the Jets fans the minority in New York? Because mostly Giants and Bills, right?
I don't know. I mean, my whole family, with the exception, like I have one nephew who loves the what's that team, the black one? With my dad was wearing the jacket.
The Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah. One nephew loves the Raiders. Another nephew loves the Giants. Another nephew loves the Washington.
Oh, the Redskins.
Yeah, it's
and
the
rest
Washington
are
football
Jets
team
fans.
now. They took the Redskin name out.
Really?
Yeah, it's the Washington football team. Yeah.
They can't
Yes,
call
I
them like
know
the
that.
Washington Tontos.
Angel, did you go to Stella Maris? No, my sister did. My sister went to Stella, and my daughter, but not me.
Hey, Angel, let me ask you something. Your dad didn't root for the Buffalo Bills? Like he never like betted on them? 'Cause
I
know
don't know. Oh, I don't know if he bet on them. He didn't.
Yeah.
Like he didn't discuss that stuff with us.
What I'm
with
saying
me
is the
anyway.
Buffalo Bills played the Buffalo Bills played the Giants in Super Bowl 25. I
Yep.
just want to know, like, if he was rooting for the Bills
Yeah,
since he was
well-
a Jets fan.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that like he was a New York Jets fan.
Well, as a Jets fan, he probably was Shades rooting for him to
Yeah,
beat
like-
the Giants.
Like my dad brought me home. Remember years ago? I was young. I don't know if any of you will remember because you're a lot younger than me. But
I'm 73, Angel.
yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
shit.
I forgot. Joe Namath had a book, and it was a nice big book. It was a picture book, and it had like stories and stuff about Joe Namath. And my dad brought that home for me, autographed by Joe Namath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You still have it?
yeah. I have to look. It's got to be somewhere. But yeah, my dad, like he loved the Jets, and I guess for some reason he saw Joe Namath, and it was autographed for me.
Well, Namath was really popular when
he was
played.
big back then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like a movie star. Like he was like
Yeah.
the Tom Brady of that era. Like,
Yes.
so you're basically that neighborhood was mostly Jets and Mets fans, right?
No, we were Yankee fans.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Our household were Yankee fans, die-hard Yankee fans, like
Yeah,
all
me
of us.
too.
Yeah,
Ooh.
all of us. Even my son. My son has a bat autographed by
Mattingly.
Mattingly. Yeah,
Yeah,
Don
Mattingly was my favorite baseball player as a kid.
Yeah, all of us. I think we all did. We all loved Mattingly.
Donnie Baseball.
Yeah.
Well, I believe Manley's the coach of the Marlins now.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys are all going to get me in trouble with Boston Andy. You know that.
Oh, the Red Sox. Oh, 86
I'm a Red
Mets.
Sox fan myself.
Oh, are
so-
you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. So thanks a lot for getting me in trouble with him.
Listen, when we were diehard Yankee fans back in the day, you know who our rival team was that we hated with a passion? Was the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, George Brett. Yeah.
Oh, George Brett. I hated him with a passion. I hated him.
They got in a lot of fights with the Yankees.
Oh, my
Whoa.
God. Yes. Yes. So, this thing with Boston, I don't even know that they still have it. This
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
hatred.
the rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You should hear what
Yeah.
people say to me when I walk down the street with my Red Sox hat on.
Oh, I could imagine because forget it. But years ago, it was the Kansas City Royals. And I'll never forget what's his face. That guy you said before. What's his name again?
Mattingly.
No,
George Brett?
George Brett. He was picking his nose on TV. I went and told everybody.
Did he find any gold?
I told everyone. I told everyone. And George Brett was picking his nose on TV.
What a carbone. Yeah, the Red
So
Sox and Yankees are probably the biggest rivalry in sports history, if you think about it.
Yeah.
it goes all the way back to Babe Ruth.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Gave him up for a fucking piano and money to make a fucking
Yep.
musical. Ridiculous.
Insane. He used to play for the Providence Grays,
Yep.
Babe Ruth. Yep, Providence Grays. Hit about 3 home runs out of Rocky Point. Used to play ball there.
So really quick, I want to, you guys know I don't get involved in the mob tube shenanigans, but Brooklyn Guy Vinny is raising money for St. Jude's. One of the things that I wanted to mention is if you go over this channel, please donate to St. Jude's. And the reason why I am asking everybody to do that is my sister died of cancer at age 10. And my uncles, along with Danny Thomas, are the ones who actually started St. Jude's. So please, 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 if you can donate to St. Jude's, I would appreciate it. It's a good cause, and it's about helping the kids. So there you go.
Yeah, I donated to Vinny last week for that. Danny Thomas, Make Room for Daddy? Danny Thomas?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Marlo Thomas and Danny Thomas are my third cousins.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I used to walk Make Room for Daddy all the time.
It's a lot of explanation because, as you know, I'm adopted. And so my biological family's Italian and Irish, but my adopted family was Irish, Italian, and Lebanese.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, because Danny
go.
Thomas was Lebanese. Yep.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
I got a few buddies that are from Lebanon, from East Beirut, but they're Christian, not Muslim, but they're Christian Lebanese.
Yeah, my mother's side of the family, they're all Catholic from Junie.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, all Catholic. So
yeah, St. Jude's a great thing. If you're going to donate money, donate to St. Jude for sure.
It's really weird too, because when my sister, when she had cancer, I don't know how my father pulled this off, but I guess my sister's favorite band was Donnie and Marie Osmond of all atrocious music.
Wow, really? My mother loved them too.
Yeah, and when we were going through the attic, must have been 10 years ago, we found an autographed picture. So she got to go and hang out with them, I think, a couple of weeks before she died. So that was pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah, they were pretty charitable, the Osmonds, and they used to meet with a lot of sick people and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just met them. Wow.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, they had that song. I'm a little bit country, and I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Well, I couldn't name you one fucking song they sang. I really couldn't.
Well, they were in the 70s. It was either you were an Osmond fan or the Jackson fans. It was like a Jackson 5 versus the Osmonds. It was a rivalry for a little while.
Yeah,
back then.
Yeah, well, I was born in 77, so I'm a baby, I guess.
Gotcha. Well, I was always in the front of the audience with my Donny Osmond shirt, and I had a big crush on Marie.
Get out of
I
here.
loved it.
Did you wave the stump?
Yeah, I would wave the stub, and they would put a little cone on the end of it, and I'd have my streamers on it. I had a little red nose, and Donnie would come over and honk it in the middle of the show, and I felt so special. I really did. They made me feel loved, like the kind of thing I don't get at home. I haven't got at home for a while.
Oh my God.
If I get emotional, just stop me.
No, I think, listen, we can have a telethon to raise money for the stump.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, we're going to have a telethon for you too, Kane.
You know what's funny? I have a book bag with prosthetic arms.
Really?
Like I've told you, Mob Rat. Yeah, yo, I told you this a few weeks ago. Mob Rat's exposed. My stepfather actually lost his arm.
Oh, in a wood chipper,
really
right?
Like in a wood chipper. Maybe later tonight I'll show him off or whatever. But I do have a suitcase right there with a bunch of prosthetic arms for real.
Boy, this is really, I'm going to get so many people are going to be like, wow, they talked about prosthetic arms, stumps. Jesus.
If you guys would give me a few minutes, I grab them and I'll just show them. If you want, I don't know if you want to.
You're going to make me so jealous, man. I'm going to want to wear it.
All right, I'll be back. Just give me a few minutes. Let me go get them.
Oh, are you going to do the robot?
Sometimes I get mistaken for the guy on Fugitive with Harrison Ford. Jiminy Crickets?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Nobody would believe this.
If anybody has any Mafia questions, feel free to ask them in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If Father MRE, if they can grow an ear on a mouse, they could grow a hand on a ferret.
There you go. This is an electronic one. Like you
Wow.
get the stump, and then it moves. It needs batteries, but then this moves right here.
Batteries. Do the
That's
fingers
pretty
move?
cool.
Yeah, this was my
That
stepfather.
just looks like a mannequin arm.
No, it's
Yeah,
the real deal. You put the stump in
ooh.
there, and then I believe there's like electronic thing. The
Aha,
nerve.
you were in The Fugitive.
That's pretty cool. No, that does look realistic. It
Yeah,
does.
and I
look
got a
realistic.
few more here, but I don't want to show off a bunch of arms here. I just
Are
want
you
to.
selling
No, they're my stepfather's.
them?
He's really missing an arm.
Does he care that you're showing off your father's arms?
No, I mean he don't. There's a reason he don't want him no more. He don't live here no more, but he left them behind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I tell you what, my stepfather with one arm, I'm telling you, that guy is a man's man right there.
Oh yeah, when you have like one arm, your arm's much stronger because he's got to do the work for two and stuff. Like I really don't have a missing arm. I joke around. Maybe it's not even funny to joke about at times. I don't really think about it. But
Yeah.
I did know a guy who did have one arm, and let me tell you, this guy had a right hand that would like. This guy was tough, man. Real. His arm was huge too.
Yeah. Dustin Rose says, "What if it runs out?" Like, my stepfather doesn't want but like he's happy with one arm, and he's one tough son of a gun, man. He's one tough guy, man. I'm telling you what, you'd
Oh,
be
so he
surprised.
doesn't want the prosthetics.
He don't
anymore.
want, yeah, he don't want him. He don't want him. But he's tough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need a prosthetic face. That's what I need.
Oh my God.
I crack mirrors daily. I crack mirrors. Really.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
You take my head and you'll turn to stone if you look at it like Medusa.
Oh my God.
The Rizzutos might as well be. They're still a family, but they're having some problems because Andromeda has pretty much taken over Canada at this point.
They make a movie on that guy?
Yeah, they did, but I won't watch it. It's on Netflix. Yeah, I'd have a hard time.
It's not a movie then, right?
No, it's like a series.
Oh, I never.
It's the equivalent of that series that is about Bumpy Johnson and Vinny the Chin Gigante. That's fucking awful, historically inaccurate from beginning to end.
Yeah, I've never seen that one neither, but I can imagine the inaccuracies in history with that one. Oh man.
Yeah. I don't watch any of that stuff. I have zero interest in it.
Well, Netflix sometimes puts some good stuff on there, but not much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm watching something now called Bloodline. It's pretty good.
What's that about?
A family that lives in Florida.
Exciting.
Is that the Ozarks?
Oh no, Ozarks is great.
Isn't that a good show?
Yeah, I love
Fantastic.
those arcs. Yeah.
Yeah, my sister loves that show.
They've been teasing me and telling me it's coming out in 5 months, 6 months. Where is it?
Next month.
Are you sure?
100%.
You wouldn't tease me like when you made me eat yellow snow.
Oh man.
No.
Okay.
You know what's coming out December 31st on Netflix is the Cobra Kai. I don't know if you guys are Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, I'll
fans.
be
Yeah.
watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I
when
can't get enough of is those Selling Sunset and the $1 Million Listing crap. I love that stuff.
Yeah, you like that stuff.
I did like the Karate Kid one. I didn't like the fact that he let that guy take over Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like how he let the old what's his name? The guy from
John
the
Kreese.
Sensei. Yes, that guy.
Well, in the new season, if you watch Karate Kid 3, remember the guy with the ponytail in part 3? He's making a return to the Karate Kid series. Remember in Karate Kid 3, the guy with the ponytail, and Danny
what was
Russo left Mr. Miyagi to to go with this guy. You don't remember the Karate Kid?
The
3
Asian
there?
dude?
No, the white
he-
guy with the long hair.
So you know who I'm talking about.
Terry something or other.
Yeah, he's coming. He's gonna be in Cobra Kai. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Chinese guy he fought in when he went over to Japan.
Yes.
That
Yes.
guy's going to be in this year's episodes too.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. Yep, when he went to Japan and fought him. You know, it was unrealistic how he beat that guy. Like when he put the hands together, you know, like he put both of his hands together and
The
he hit
crane.
him.
You talking about the crane?
He didn't use the crane to beat him. He
Oh.
tried to do the crane, and the Japanese dude deflected it and beat him up some more. And then when he beat him, he like put his hands together and just kept hitting him. I thought that was unrealistic.
You know what movie I loved? I loved 50 First Dates.
What's that?
Okay, yeah, with Adam
With,
Sandler.
Drew-
Yes.
Yeah,
Where
I
you had to
can't
go
watch
through
Drew
the date?
Barrymore though.
Yeah.
She talks
What?
out of the side of her mouth.
Who?
Drew Barrymore.
I loved that movie.
What's it about?
He has to
She
do
has
the
some
dates.
kind of brain. She had an accident, so she has some kind of brain damage. So that every night she goes to sleep, when she wakes up the next day, she doesn't know who she is or anything about her life.
That happens
And
to me
so-
nightly.
Yeah, but it really is a cute, really good movie. I loved it. She has amnesia, exactly. She has some kind of
She talks out of the side of her mouth.
Ow, stop.
Well,
Listen.
Drew was in Studio 54 when she was like 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah, so
everybody went-
basically, Adam Sandler had to they did 50 dates, and she didn't remember any of the dates, and he fell in love with her in the 50 dates. Basically, that's what the movie was about.
And every day he makes it better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but how does she remember?
He
Like,
don't.
did
He has to go and go to the diner or wherever they met and do the whole thing all over again.
Yeah, it's
And
like
he doesn't
Groundhog
recognize-
Day nonstop.
Yeah.
oh, that movie was funny, man.
Yeah.
Bill Murray, Baby Steps. Oh, that's what
For
about
those that are in the chat, I saw a couple people complain. I am going to kick my guests off at 9:00. In the last half an hour, we'll talk about the Mafia. How about that?
They want Ron
Yeah, that
Previty.
sounds good.
Ron Pravity.
Is he still alive, that guy? Or he
No,
choked on a
he's dead.
hoagie?
He's
Just
dead.
like Mama Cass, he choked on a hoagie, right? Is that
Yeah.
true?
I think it was that or belly button went.
No, I'm trying to be serious. Did Ron Previty really choke on a sandwich?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Well, they said the same thing about Mama Cass.
Yeah, that's true. She was eating a ham sandwich and she choked.
Yeah, that's what they say. But they said the truth is she just had a heart attack.
Oh, so it wasn't the sandwich. Why do I always do? Everybody says it's a sandwich. I've seen that.
Yeah, I
I've heard it.
know. 'Cause supposedly she was eating the sandwich when she had a heart attack.
Oh, all right. So technically, it wasn't the sandwich. See, why do they say she died from eating a choking with a sandwich? Horse
Yeah,
Cartwright too.
I don't know why.
Do you know who Horse Cartwright is?
Yes,
I-
Bonanza.
He choked on a piece of steak.
He died?
Yep.
Are you kidding?
No, he choked on a piece of steak. Dan Blocker.
Oh my God. I watch him every day. I never knew he died on the
Yep.
token.
California
Wow.
Dreaming.
What do you got going on in your show tonight, Kane?
Yeah, at 10 o'clock. Mob Rats, what are you doing later? Can you hang out at the bodega?
I got to ask Grammy first and see what my
Okay.
grandmother says, but most likely yes.
All right, that's what's up. So there you go. I got Mob Rat. Well, if Grammy says it's all right, I'm gonna have Mob Rats Exposed on, and we're just gonna have a blast, just like we do every Friday night.
Very good. I love when he's on. I don't care if he's on anybody's show. I love it.
Yeah, Shades is great.
Well,
All right,
I
so,
appreciate you guys definitely coming on. If I don't get to these other people and answer Mafia stuff, they're gonna kill me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
getting off. I have zero interest in this.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
take
gonna-
that too. Thanks for
yeah, I'm
having
gonna
me on
bounce.
Mob Talk.
All right, not a problem, MRE.
And
All
I
right. Well,
shall. And Spiffy, I will let myself out.
Okie dokie.
hey, I'm gonna bounce too, but yo, I've been listening to you from the beginning, and man, I would have never thought that I know you've been on my platform, but I would never thought that I'd be on your platform. I appreciate it, and have a great show. All
All
right.
right, buddy. All right, so there you have it. I just wanted to bring them on. And a lot of the reason why I did that was because they have me on their shows all the time. They help cross promote what I do. And it's only fair that I do the same thing. So, all of that being said, we've got about half an hour or so left in the show. We can talk the Mafia if that's what you guys want to do. Just go ahead and I'm going to drop the link. This is to our paid platform where you can get all of our podcasts. Usually we do one every Friday. We didn't do one today, obviously, because we're doing the live show, but you can absolutely unequivocally go over to the Supercast thing. It's $7 a month. We do a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. We are going to do some giveaways the last 6 or 7 minutes of the show. I think we're going to pick 5 winners tonight. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If anybody wants to come on, any Mafia related questions, please let us know. What's up, Certified Wrestling Podcast? How are you? By the way, I need to scroll back up. People dropped me money and I did not recognize them. If I can pull this up really quick, just give me a second. I know that a bunch of people tried jumping in on the chat. Just so you know, if I didn't let you in, it's nothing personal. It's I don't know what the hell I'm doing, to be honest with you. Alex Hickey Grant, $5. I really, really appreciate the super chat. I think there's some more up here. Chris Gorky, thank you, my buddy. $10 there. Mob Rats Exposed too. There's $3 there. I will buy some tendies with my $3. Michael Russo. Great show, Jeff. Keep up the good work. $4.99. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. I don't really need your money, but I do appreciate it. Okay, we've got a bunch of people that are jumping in here now. Let me just pop on one. Hey, what's going on, Dustin?
Hey, man. Can you hear me?
How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, how are things? Good?
Oh, yeah. Not too bad. I was a little sick myself today anyway, but it went away, thank God.
Yeah, being sick's not a lot of fun.
No. So did you have COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I had it too, and my loss of taste and smell was the main thing.
Yeah, mine is just getting dizzy for no reason whatsoever.
Oh, God. That's not a good feeling. Nothing to joke about, really, though.
No.
Yeah, I had one question. Was he Tommy Lucchese's sons in his crime family?
Yes, they were, but they weren't. It's weird because you talk about sons being in the mafia, like Vinny the Chin's kids were, Carlo Gambino's kids were, Tommy Lucchese's kids were, but just not to the extent that even Carlo's kids were.
Oh,
So
okay. That's something
absolutely.
I didn't know. I've had a hard time digging up anything like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything else?
Hey, I really enjoy the show. Hey, I was having a blast.
Good. I'm glad you're having fun, and I appreciate you buying t-shirts and stuff like that, man.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I've been looking for this type of show for a while, and when I start seeing it on YouTube, I started listening and then jumped on the paid platform. I knew I was going to miss out.
Well, I think a lot of people, some people may be bent out of shape about, what I did tonight. But I mean, I have to have other people on who have had me on and sort of pay back, that kind of deal. But for the most part, what we do here is a little different than what we do on the podcast.
Right, you're right. And I understand all that. I mean, I think it only adds to the experience, really.
Absolutely. I've got like 5 other people that are jumping in here, Dustin. I appreciate you coming
man,
on.
I understand.
And
I'll get off here and give them a chance.
All right, we'll speak soon.
All right, later.
The guy who really doesn't exist, Chris Gorky. How are you, buddy? Are you there? Hold on a minute, buddy. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. I don't think your mic is on. Try going out and coming back in. All right, he's going to try to come out and come back in. We're going to jump over here to somebody else really quick. Hey, buddy, how are you, Steve?
Good, Jeff. Big fan. Obviously, been since YouTube on the paid platform. Had some questions about Paul the Indian Shiro, man. Not a lot of info out there about this guy. Known heavy hitter in the outfit. Anything you can tell me about this guy?
Yeah, but the reason why I don't want to go into details is I have a huge surprise coming in the next 2 weeks. We're going to do a whole entire run of Chicago from A to Z. So I don't want to give away. Do what?
I said perfect. I can understand that. Respect it. One more question for you, if I can. Gerard Ouimet. Anything on Gerard Ouimet for me? Being a Boston guy myself.
On Ouimet?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. He clicked out, I guess. Let me try this. Chris, you there? Let me see. Hold on, let me see. For whatever reason, Chris, can you see me? It's not picking up your microphone. Mario.
How's it going, Jeff?
Hey, how are you doing, Mario?
Man, not bad, man. Just want to tell you, longtime listener, like everyone else, man. I truly appreciate you because I kind of grew up like you, but from a Cuban side, so always appreciated you.
Definitely, I appreciate you calling in. You should check out Cane Shade Show. You'll love it.
Oh, I do. I check it out too because I have family back in Miami as well. I live out here in California, so
you guys sound alike too. That's crazy.
It's the Cuban. We all kind of sound alike. It's the Caribbean.
Well, I know that sounds like a horrible thing to say, but you do sound a lot alike him.
It's a Caribbean in us, man.
God, it's crazy how exact you guys sound. That's cool. So what's going on with you tonight? Anything good?
Oh man, just chilling, man. Long week of work, man. Have a nice little whiskey drink going. Just enjoying the live, man. I'm glad that you're doing the live. We've been waiting a long time for this, man.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that we can do this twice a month, and the next time we do this, it will be an hour and a half and nothing but the Mafia. It's just that when other people have me on their shows, I try to give it back to them as well.
Man, you do a great job, man. All these other guys, like, you're right. It's just a train wreck, and like you actually give us like knowledge and from a perspective of someone grew up in it. So truly appreciate it.
Right on. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah, man. Just a quick question.
Sure.
Anything you could tell us about Detroit? Detroit's always a family I've really been curious to know about. I know Jackie the kid's on trial now, but any kind of update on Detroit? Are you planning to do a Detroit show?
We have a big Detroit show coming. I've been working on it for a long time, and I think a lot of people, the old adage is if you're not hearing about them, there's a reason for that. And I think a lot of people think that Detroit is defunct or Detroit is no longer what they were, but in reality, Detroit is still very much an active crime family. Are they a powerhouse like they were in the 1960s? No, absolutely not. But they are still a family that is very much under the radar. And we have a whole series of that coming too. Once we get done with the 5 families, we're going to start moving into like a lot bigger things in bigger outlets. Cause I want to cover the Mafia in a way that nobody else ever has.
Yeah. I do a lot of research. I read a lot. Maybe I don't read it. I'll listen to audiobook, but like, I've always felt they're like one of the most underrated families. How much they controlled, how much power they had. They pulled off maybe the biggest hit ever in mob history with Hoffa. So, real interesting family.
Well, yeah, and I think you're right too. I think one of the other things too is I say this all the time, and some people may not like this. I think that Detroit never gets really the recognition that they deserve, because in the 1960s, yeah, we have New York, but let's put them to the side. In the 1960s, you had Chicago, they had the Democratic machine, they had politics, and Detroit was just as big,
Well, and they made a lot of legitimate money as well. Like they made money. So
No, absolutely, absolutely.
well, anyways, Jeff, just thank you for taking my call, man, and always look forward to Fridays for my drive home from work to listen to the show. So doing a great job, and you have a lot of fans out here that appreciate you. So thank you.
Thanks a lot, Mario. I'll talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too. All right, let's see. Billy, Jeff, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I need to at least be on 2 pages of your book. I also need a 30-second scene in your movie. Is this Billy from Billy from South Philly? If that's you, then I know who you are. If not, I don't know who you are. But I appreciate the money either way. All right, so everybody that is listening, would you guys like to win some shit? You guys want to win some prizes, some artwork? If you're down to win some artwork, we're going to pick 5 people between now and the end of the show. We're not going to necessarily do trivia. We're simply just going to give away free shit. And so here is what you're going to have to do. Let me see if I can pull this up. Blah, blah, blah. Let me pull this up. Okay. First of all, let me just say this. If you can visit mtrchronicles.com, that is where we post our blogs. That is also where we have our merchandise. We have t-shirts that cost $28. All the artwork that you see can be found on t-shirts, as well as 16 by 24 art, which you can hang on your wall. So if you visit mtrchronicles.com, that is where you can get your merch. This is our podcast platform. It's mobtalkradioshow.supercast.com. That's where you can get our podcast. We podcast every Friday for about 2 to 2.5 hours, and we do lots of giveaways there. Also, please, if you have not subbed to Mob Rats Exposed, please do. If you have not subscribed to Kane Shades Unk, please do that. Angel Gotti as well. And we also have a new podcast that is coming in January called Post Time Podcast. If you could check all of those things out, I would appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go back to the comments here. Read a couple comments. Let's see. Absolutely knowledgeable, Jeff. Your hands down, the best out there. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the best out there. I don't think anybody's really absolutely the best. I just think that the way I do things is a little different than sort of how other people do things. That's all. I don't strive to be the best. I just strive to be better each week. Let's see. That guy is definitely from Dade County. I was going to say so, Kane Shades, because I was like, holy shit, is this Kane Shades calling off of if this is Kane Shades calling off of another a fake name? I was not sure. All right, you guys ready to pick a winner? I'm just going to randomly go up to the comments and I'm going to pick a winner. And here's what that winner has to do. And I need you guys to pay attention really quick here. I need you to email our show. The email address for our show is mobtalkradioshow@gmail.com. What I'm going to need you to do in the subject field is put winner. Okay. And then I'm going to need your name, your full name, your address, and your zip code. And right after Christmas, we're talking probably the 1st of January, we're going to start sending out prizes. So what we are going to send out is a 16 by 24 piece of artwork. I'm going to pick a bunch of people here. I'm just going to pick somebody at random, guys. This is the fairest that I can do it. Let's see who's going to be our first winner. Our first winner is going to be Mob Kings and Infamous Rats. If you can do me a favor, I believe I know who this is. But if you can submit an email to me at mobtalkradioshow@gmail.com, go over to the merch and artwork section on mtrchronicles.com, pick something you like and tell me what you want. Give me your name, zip code, and address, and we will send it out to you. To answer your question about Philadelphia, here's what I can say about Philly, and this is probably going to be a little bit maybe not long-winded. But basically right now, I think out of 17 defendants, I think you only have a handful left that are either going to plead out or they're going to fight. And here's going to be the difference. And we've talked about that on our show a lot. We have a huge segment that we call Please. And here's the thing. Anytime, let's, and I don't want to get really specific about the people, but anytime that you have a prior conviction, right? Your sentencing guidelines may be a range of, 10 to 12, whatever the case. But the problem is that once you get, even if you plead out, everything that's in your past is still going to be held against you at sentencing. In the case of Joey Merlino, when he was on trial, they literally brought up murders that he was accused of, but those were murders that he was also acquitted of. So they can bring up just being accused of something they can use to get you more time. So in the case of Philadelphia, there's one guy who's never really been to prison. I would imagine they're going to offer 2 to 4. If the max on that is 6 and they're only willing to give you like 5, then you might as well fight. In the case of the other 2 defendants, one of them has a past convictions. He's looking at some time. I think you just have to weigh the odds. You've got to weigh the odds. And I always say this. If you know that on the high end of the spectrum, regardless of your past, the high end of your spectrum, you're going to do 10 years. Okay, let's say no, the high end, we'll say the high end is 12 years. And the feds come in and say, well, we'll offer you 10. Well, if the max you're going to get is 12, you might as well fight because you already know what the max is going to be. So if you know the max is probably going to be 12 and they offer 10, you don't take it. Now, if they come in and the high end is 12 and they offer you anything 6 and under, then you might as well take it. But I think that decision really falls with each co-defendant, to be honest with you, at the end of the day. What? Oh, God. These people are ridiculous. Oh, they always come on here. Whatever. Let's see. Whales or Bruins? Oh, God. I don't like the Bruins. I got to be honest with you. All right, let me try a couple things here. Johnny the Greek. Hello, Johnny the Greek. I've seen you in a bunch of them. Why is Sammy even allowed on YouTube? Well, that's the thing, right? So he may not be under any paperwork anymore. I mean, there's nothing stopping from any of these guys from being on YouTube. What probably needs to happen, and I imagine at some point it's going to, is that they're going to stop allowing rats to, as a part of their deal is going to be that they can't make any money off of their past and that they can't go on YouTube, because what we're seeing is a lot of these informants particularly are coming on YouTube and they're really impugning themselves. So they say one thing on the stand and then they turn around and they say something almost completely the opposite, something that's completely frivolous on YouTube. And that creates a problem. It's much like when Gaspipe Castle was screaming about Sammy Gravano about being a drug dealer. That's one of the things that Sammy Gravano did not admit to. And when Gaspipe starts screaming about that, it makes the FBI look very bad. First of all, it makes Gravano look like a liar, which he is. And by proxy, that means anything that Gravano said on the stand against John Gotti and other people, Frankie Loke, can be impugned. And the feds don't want that. So I think moving forward, what you're going to see is the feds are going to put special sort of notes or special conditions. Look, Rubio, Borrello, Panisi, Pasqua, they've all, and others have all impugned themselves online. So I don't see that really being the case going, much further. Let me try Chris one more time here.
Yo, can you hear me, man?
Yeah, now I can fucking hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm a retard with this shit.
No, I don't. I barely know how to use this stuff myself.
Too many Boston Andy Egyptian blood farts last night, I guess.
You not working tonight?
No, fuck. I got another. I'm on another shift. I'm watching the inmates lift weights.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm working the gym. If they they mouth off, I'm gonna get one of those wooden dildos and take care of them. Yeah. It's nice to finally meet you, though, dude.
Yeah, do you guys? Yeah, this is the guy. You're the guy that didn't really exist.
Yeah, I don't exist. I'm just this isn't really me. I'm a fucking alien from Mars. I got a birth certificate and everything. But yeah, these guys are idiots. Like let me just say one thing to anybody listening, Jeff, who his followers, whoever. I lived in the neighborhood that Jeff goes to in South Philly. I don't live there anymore. I'm not from there. I'm from northeastern PA. It's not a big deal. Jeff saying he knows certain like top Philly guys. It's not like saying you know Carlo Gambino from the 60s and you're hanging out like eating cannolis with him. It's not a big deal. They're just regular guys wearing a t-shirt, a pair of jeans, watching an Eagles game in the corner bar, just like any other South Philly dude. It's really not a big deal. And I could absolutely verify 100% he knows these guys. So that's all I just wanted to say, because these people are retarded. But anyways, I hope you're having a good Christmas, bud.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, and you know me well enough to know I think people get a very misconstrued sort of sense of warped sense of reality on what a gangster is, what a gangster isn't. They're like normal people. I don't understand the delusion of thinking they're Carlo Gambino. I don't get that.
They have to understand the makeup of South Philadelphia. Like South Philadelphia, and I'm not from there. I'm not no one special. Like I said, I just happened to live in that neighborhood for a while several years back. It's just row homes after row homes. There's no backyards. There's no front porches. There's no decks. So everybody's outside. And South Philadelphia is just made up of all these little neighborhoods within neighborhoods. And all they really got, they're little local bars, social clubs. And they're like I said, they're just regular guys that just go and hang out just like any other South Philly guy. It's not a big deal. I mean, here's the thing that's amazing. I was at Chick's, like I told you, a few months ago, because I had to go to New Jersey. So I stopped by there to just kill some time. And, I mean, first of all, Phil's one of the nicest guys you meet. And they make it seem like it's so hard to know certain people. Meanwhile, you got a bunch of college kids hanging out in Chicks all the time that Phil, interacts with because he's a nice guy. So, but yet it's impossible to happen to know someone, right? Just ridiculous. But
it's I don't know. People. It was funny. We had a guy in the chat the other night that was like, he says, "Oh, people are saying Joey Merlino hates you." And here's my point about that, right? If he does, okay. How does that affect me?
Well, I mean, you were just with the guy a few weeks ago talking to him, and I think if he had a problem with you, he'd probably tell you to your face, and he didn't. So,
Oh, that's and here's the X's and O's about that is, of all the guys that I know, they're the ones that don't put up with shit.
Yeah.
If they got a beef, you're gonna know it immediately.
Yeah, I mean, these guys don't mess around, but yet they think I don't know. That's another thing I could verify to anyone. I could verify because Jeff sent me a picture. I'm not going to say of who, out of respect to him. He sent me a picture of the party he was at with some of these guys just fucking last week. So, I mean, it's really ridiculous. And these people are making fools of themselves because, like I said, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I mean, they're a big deal, but it's not a big deal to know these guys. It's whatever. It is what it is. But
it's just a party.
Yeah, it's it, man. It's it. It's just a party, dude. But hey, so let me ask you this, man. I've been loyal to you. I love your show. Yeah. When are we gonna hang out, bro?
At some point.
Come on, I've been asking you forever. All I got up here are fucking woods. I got my kid that drives me fucking nuts, gives me nothing but angst. I got nothing here, man. I got nothing. I told you, I'll come down and pass out coats with you. I'll bring you some Old Forge pizza.
There you go. Yeah, we'll figure something out, buddy.
All right, man. I don't want to take too much of your time up. I'm sure people want to,
we've
talk to you.
We've got like 8 minutes left. I got to give away some more free shit.
Yeah, all right. I'll let you go, but I'll send you an email, bro. All
right, sounds good.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, so we got a couple of minutes left. Let's see, Mob Talk Radio. You wouldn't be the only one he hates. Listen, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You listen. My life does not revolve around that kind of stuff. All right, so I think we're gonna pick 2 more winners. Let's see. 2 more winners, 2 more winners. All right, cousin Paulie, do me a favor. Send me an email at mobtalkradioshow@gmail.com. Give me your full name and address. I will send you a piece of artwork 16 by 24. Damian Argenti, go ahead, send me your name, your address, and I'll send you, what I'm gonna send you anyway, because we kind of know the same people. So Damian, send me your address, your zip code in Rhode Island, and I will send you a free gift. Please, and send mobtalkradioshow@gmail.com. All right, so those are going to be the winners. Maybe I'll pick one more before we go. Any final questions for the show? All right, let's look at some of these things. We held over 150 for most of the night, and I appreciate everybody coming. Lee Clark, I know you tried to come on the show. I apologize. This is all new to me. I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff, so it's hard for me to get it all together, but I'm doing my best. I promise that the next time that we do this, the next time that we do this, it'll be all mob talk and it'll be more of you guys. So this is the first, I hope, of many that we are actually going to do. Let's see. One show that I like best. I don't know. Are you talking about YouTube shows? I listen to Cane Shades and Mob Rats Exposed and Angel Gotti. Let's see. Boardwalk Guy, everybody's the winner tonight. It's the number 1 show on YouTube. Quality content. Listen, that's what I strive for. No drama. No drama. And I appreciate that, Boardwalk Guy. You're a buddy of mine, and I got to get some of that mozzarella. I need some of that mozzarella. Why was Victoria Gotti's house arrested in 2011? Why was it raided? I think it had something to do with Carmina Agnello. I could be wrong. Angel Gotti could probably answer that if she's still in the chat. I don't know if she is still in the chat or not. Did Elvis have mafia ties? Yes, he did. But it was more Dixie Mafia than New York Mafia. Hey, Jeff from Ontario, Canada. Awesome show tonight. Thank you, Hurt Locker. I apologize, guys. I'm also under the weather, too. So I'm doing the best that I can. I'm new at this. So next week, we're definitely not next week, but when we do our next live show, it will be completely and utterly 100% all Mafia, everything. And we'll get more of you on that tried to get on. Let's see. Oh, old shows. What's one of my favorite old shows? I don't know. I don't listen to, to be honest with you, I don't listen to myself. I rarely listen to myself. Like almost never. So, really, I think the 5 families, shows that we're doing on our paid platform, those are my favorites because you get a piece of history, you get the whole entire lineage of the family, and those are my favorite parts because you can really jump into the genesis of a family and how it begins. Done, cuz I appreciate it. Thank you. Just heard I won. Feel better. Happy holidays. Yeah, happy holidays to you. And I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. 100%. And let's see what else. Let's see. Angel Gotti. Okay, that's for Angel. I see you. I'm not gonna have enough time. I've got 4 minutes left. It's not enough time to talk about the show. But here's what we do have coming up. We have next Thursday, we're going to release part 4 of the Bonato Crime Family with a large Q&A. May have a guest on. I'm not sure yet. If and when we do this again, it's probably going to be mid-January, maybe. And the next time that we do this, it'll be completely about the Mafia. Let's see. I think MTR should be rated number 1 because he tells the truth, does his research. Believe me, I fact checked a lot. Well, everybody fact checks me. You know, they always do, and it's okay. Like, not everybody's going to like me, and I'm okay with that. MTR, great show. Have a great weekend. All right, Pound on the Pink Veal. That's a great name. Let's see. All Mafia Godfathers are passing U.S. and Russia. We know historically. Yep, absolutely, 100%. 100%. I'm going to scan back up, look at a couple of things here. Wow, we're still holding at 128. I can't believe it. Once again, guys, I thank everybody for coming in tonight. I probably, allowed the guests stay on a little bit too long, but like I said, I like to pay back. They've always been, Angel's always been good to me. MRE's always been good to me. Cane Shades has always been good to me. And so I like to give back. But what I think we will do next time we do this is it's going to be, the boards are going to light up. Everybody can call in. I'll talk to everybody, as many people as I can, and we'll answer as many questions as we can. Let's see. All right, guys, we have about 3 minutes left. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can. Everything went well with his thing. He says, thank you for the shout out on the last live show. Yeah, tell your father I said hello. Definitely. Let's see. That guy with one arm, hilarious. Pink Feel, is he legit? I don't know. I see him in a lot of chats. It was a very fun show. Yeah, I listen, for my first real actual live, I think it was good. There's some other things that I would definitely like to implement that I think that we can definitely work on. It came up on my YouTube a few times. Is he legit? I don't know. People have weird names. I assume he is. Yeah, Grant, yes. A lot of Mafia knowledge too. Wow, I can't even talk at this point. Mafia knowledge too. Shout out to the moderators for keeping the trolls in check. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys. I don't know how bad the trolling was tonight. I am assuming that it was pretty bad. I saw a couple of things in there, but here's my thing, right? And I'm going to say this in final, is that anybody who makes an accusation, show proof. I have never been on a 3-way call with anybody in my life, so I don't know what these people are talking about. They're just starting nonsense and trouble. So, is Angel leaving? I saw Good Night Angel. No, Jeff, Ruckus Radio. I don't know Ruckus Radio. I don't know anything about him. I don't really listen to him. Past all that, no, I'm not really familiar. All right, have a Merry Christmas yourself, buddy. Hope you're well. Will you do a Connecticut show one day soon? Yeah, Jason, I will. 100%. I just say goodbye. Oh, okay. Good night, Certified Wrestling Podcast. All right, guys, we are right at 9:30. I wanted to thank everybody for joining in tonight, and I'm really sorry that it was a bit all over the place. Next time I'll be better. It's my first time doing this. I appreciate everybody who participated, everybody who showed up. Hopefully when we do this, probably in the middle of January, we can really have a great, fantastic mob show. Thank you to all my moderators for stepping up and doing the right thing. If I don't see you guys, have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year. And go slow. Learn to stop and smell the flowers a little bit. Love all you guys, and we'll see you sometime in January. And for those that are on the paid podcast format, we will see you next Thursday.